Congratulations, what a win, what a grind out by your team. What was shared in those final few timeouts that you were calling down the stretch, because your team really started to buckle down at the end of the stretch?
Yeah, just wanted to keep our guys calm and keep them confident. We knew that we have the ability to get stops when we need it and get baskets when we need them. So, key was defense. We knew if we could get a couple stops, we'd come down, try and get some shots to get back into the game and try to finish it out. So, kudos to my guys down there in the late game stretch, just getting stops and, Big Max walling up at the end, making that shot tough, and Caden going to get that rebound. Those are winning plays, and that's what we stress all the time. Who's going to make the most winning plays, that's who's going to win the game.
Your second leading scorer, Cam Rowell, picked up 4 fouls early in the fourth quarter, had to take him out. What was kind of going through your mind in that situation? Were you going to try and go even further down your bench, or were you going to try and stick with the guys you had out there?
Stick with the guys we had out there, and then just buy our time until Cam can get back in. So, our guys did a heck of a job battling back. We were down the whole game, finally took the lead there with, last couple minutes to go. So it's a good grind. It's a good win. Proud of them. Any section win is a great win.
This Section 3, Jesse, is a grind each and every night.
Yes, it
there's
is.
Nothing easy.
No.
Gateway, Penn Hills, Greater Latrobe, McKeesport, Kiski, all solid programs.
Yeah.
Not to mention what Coach Eugene's been doing with his kids there at Woodland Hills.
Absolutely. No, every single night it's a battle. There's no easy games. There's no gimme games. Everybody's giving you their best shot. So, we got to treat every game like it's our biggest game of the season, because it is. That next one, the biggest one. So, kudos to the guys. It was a slow start. I don't know if we were really ready to play, but we found a way in the end to grind it back and get one here.
You had a slow start to the beginning of this year, started 1-7, but you're 4-3 over your last 7 games. What's it been? What's been kind of the difference over the last 7 games?
I think the guys they're starting to put it together. Obviously I'm a new coach. We have a whole new staff. We have a lot of new guys who haven't had much varsity experience. So, it takes some time for them to learn how to play together and gel together and, what we're asking them to do. So, it's been the daily process of us just grinding together, working on everything I want them to improve on and how I want us to play together. And the guys are just, it's starting to click for them, and you're starting to see it. And, really the biggest thing is the competitiveness. The guys come out here and they're battling. That's all we can ask of them, and that's what we preach a ton is we need to battle every single game, every single possession. You have to be the aggressor. You have to be the one going after it. So, we don't do it the whole game, and, I'd like to fix that a little bit.
But I did notice it from the young guys. Finn Hutchison, Drew Davola, and even Cooper Rankin in there. They're getting their nose a little bloody in there. They're not backing down from anybody.
No, not at all. And that's all the credit to those guys. We're in their ears stressing to them, hey, just because you're young, that doesn't matter. We want the guys who help us win be on the floor, and those are guys that help and they make winning plays. So, they're in there. They know that, what they may lack in size or athleticism or, they got to make it up in effort, and they're working on doing that daily, and, I'm proud of them for that.
It shows. It really shows, Jesse.
For sure.
There's another game where your team trailed at half and you're able to come out on top in the second half, right? Same thing in Kiski area. Is that kind of become a theme with this team, just being able to kind of grind out these wins in the latter part of the second half?
Yeah, we're resilient. And it's to a detriment because of slow starts and the way we play sometimes. So obviously I'd love to be winning at half most of these games, but the fact that they don't let a lead deter them, and they come back and they pull together. It all comes from them. So I'm proud of the way that they don't get down on themselves. They don't give in to whenever things get hard. They just continue to push, and eventually you cut away at those leads and you give yourself an opportunity to make a play towards the end of the game to get yourself a win, and we were able to do that.
Yeah, tremendous win. Unbelievable win. A great grind out throughout the rest of the season, throughout the rest of section play, and as we get into the playoffs, what's it going to take for your team to really kind of ramp it up? Because like Roger said, this is a tough section that you guys are in, but it's real neck and neck, so anything can happen. What's it going to be that needs to kind of get you guys over that hump into the playoffs?
Continuing what we've been doing, just what we've been preaching. You got to play hard. You got to play together. You got to want it. You have to want it more than the other team every time you come out here, and that's what we preach. I told them, I said, guys, we're right in the mix now. We have a chance. I said, that's all we need is a chance. Now it's time for us to take care of it the rest of the way. So, we have to control these games. We have to win these games to get ourselves in that position to try and make the playoffs. I knew early on, we struggled. It was a slow start. Weren't winning a ton of games, but the guys didn't quit, and it's starting to show here in these last few that we're able to find ways to grind it out and pull out some wins. So now we just got to figure out the rest of the section and try to get a few more wins to give ourselves a real opportunity.
Yeah, I'm happy for you and your kids tonight, Jesse. I'm sure you'll enjoy this one.
Of course.
Who's on the horizon?
And we got Penn Hills on Friday.
There you
go.
go.
We already know we're going for one of the juggernauts in the section. So, we were fortunate to get them here on our home court. So we'd love an opportunity to try and steal another one on the road if we can. But we know it's going to be a battle. We already know every single game is, and with them it's even more. So we're going to enjoy this one for a few hours, and I'll be watching some film and getting ready for Penn Hills on Friday and getting us ready to go.
Absolutely. Right back to work tomorrow morning. Well, Coach, we really appreciate you joining the post-game show here on the Westmoreland Sports Network. Again, congratulations and good luck on Friday.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Thanks, fellas. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.